It started like any regular day in the office. I got a call from a client looking for a villa in Kondapur, but not just any villa. He said, I don't want something flashy, I want something soulful. That word stayed with me. Soulful. I scrolled through endless listings, glossy brochures, luxury towers, polished marketing, but none of them felt like home. Then I found something different, tucked away in the resale section. A 15-year-old villa. The pictures weren't perfect, but they were honest. A shaded garden, a quiet balcony, and walls that looked like they had witnessed stories. The listing read Independent Villa, Ananya. I called her. She lived in Bangalore now. She said she just wanted to settle things and move on, that it was time. When we met at the villa, it was clear she hadn't been there in years. The air was still, the rooms were untouched. As I explored inside, she walked into the backyard, the place where her childhood lived. And then it happened. Beneath an old stone bench by the guava tree, she found it. A rusted tin box wrapped in plastic. Inside was a letter, dated 2009. It was from her grandfather. He had raised her there after her parents moved abroad. He taught her how to ride a bicycle in the very lane outside, told her bedtime stories under the stars, built her a wooden swing with his own hands. Every summer, he would wake her early to pick guavas from the tree. Together, they would count the ripest ones like treasure. That tree had heard their laughter, their secrets, their silly arguments about mango pickle and Sunday TV shows. And now, here she was, holding his words again. The letter was addressed to whoever lives here next. He wrote about the smell of jasmine near the window, the sound of her giggles echoing through the corridor, and how this house had been his greatest joy. Not because of its walls, but because it had held her childhood. He ended with a line that hit us both like a wave. May you plant more love here than even I did. That's all I ever hoped for. She didn't speak for a while, just sat on the swing, holding the letter, eyes full of tears. Then she looked at me and whispered, I can't sell this yet. And I understood. Some homes aren't meant to be sold. They're meant to be found again. Not every listing is a transaction. Sometimes it's a return. At REMAX Westside Realty, we don't just deal in property. We deal in people, in memories, and in the invisible threads that turn houses into homes.